Okay. The Datamined's out. It's been out for a while now. But, you know, I still gotta check it out. I don't think we have anyone here today because it's super late. I decided to play FGO before doing anything else. So, unfortunately, nobody else today. But I'm still here, so that matters, right? Anyways, here are all the new heroes that have come out. This is a data mine, all of them. I mean, they've been released, so it's not really a data mine anymore. It's still a data mine because that's what they did. But here it is. All the heroes. Wow. Cecilia, relatively slow. Erika, relatively slow. Ephraim, relatively slow. Fae, relatively slow. Wow, they're all slow. I thought we would have at least one fast armor. I guess that's not the case, but that's good because you don't want your armors to be fast when they have Vengeful Fighter and Bold Fighter that can just ignore speeds, basically. And Fae is more defensive anyways. It's surprising. Fae is actually the fastest hero of the bunch. And 35, 36, 41, 35. All their attacks are actually fine too. And all the defenses are fine. Erika and Cecilia a bit low, but and their reses are pretty damn high. Wow, these are all good. Oh boy. Anyways, let's start with Fae. 45 HP, 35 attack, 26 speed, 33 defense, 41 res. That is actually so solid. We did kind of expect her to have more res than defense. And with her breath, which is within 2 spaces times 2 for stat points for defense and res. So she can be very hard to kill, especially for other dragons. But she gets no offensive stats, so it's not like an Altome or something. But which also needs people to be right next to her. So this is actually better and worse in some kind of ways. Anyways, 41 res, 33 defense. It's really easy to get them higher than that. And she also has... People are going to argue you should remove her A skill, which is defense res bond. And that makes some sense for distant counter because you get defense and res from her breath anyways. So you just stack other dragons near her. So if you have like war dragons or drive defense, drive res, you'll get drive res and drive. You already have drive defense. You'll get drive res from this Tempest Trials. You can actually really support her defense and res, get it to like around 50, which is when you start taking very minimum damage. So yeah, Fae with distant counter and her breath is a really good option. But I argue you probably don't need to go that far because you have defense res bond, and then you would just be really good up close against other dragons. Dragons attack res, and her res is her high stat, so she would be pretty good there. And because she comes with Vengeful Fighter and Luna, you can just switch Luna out. Honestly, 41 res, you probably shouldn't use Luna, but I guess she's designed to fight against Armour Heroes. That's the indication from Luna. I would argue probably Iceberg is better. Iceberg, Glacies, yeah, things like that. And you can also use Ether. But yeah, with Defense Res Bond, Vengeful Fighter, and Armor March, she's really solid altogether. Her IVs, I gotta check that up too. Her IVs are... It's kind of funny that we didn't get the actual entire thing together. Her IVs are minus speed, minus res, 180 BST. She is 180. I knew it. Minus speed, minus res are her super banes. So if you get one of those, it's minus 4 and it drops her out of bin. So you want to avoid minus speed and want to avoid minus res. So you want minus HP, in other words. That's the best IVs for her. Wow. She's such a solid hero. It kind of annoys me that there's such solid heroes. I mean, she's definitely worth pulling on, but that's interesting. All right, well, that is Fae. Great hero for the current meta, with dragons becoming more prominent. And for ether raids, she could be your Rhine heart counter. You would just need to give her a different A skill. And this time she's not holding poop, she's holding her crystal. I like how they like change the crystals up. And she does kind of look cute. But even as a lolicon, I don't care for this lolly. Her dragon form always gets to me. I don't like it at all. It's just like an ugly chicken. And yeah. My least favorite of the lolly dragons. My favorite lolly dragons was Tiki, then Noe, then Fae. Anyways, back to this. I think she's fine. She's really good for the current meta, especially. And she gives you a dragon armor option that's green. That is also 180 BST. Grima's not 180 BST. And I guess Surtur is also 180 BST, but whatever. You get my point. Faye's good, but Faye's really, really good, and she's more defensive than all the other heroes ahead of her, before her. And keep in mind, her breath can be refined, so you could just refine her res to 45, or defense to 37. So she's really solid all around. I would probably refine her defense. Aim for minus HP plus attack, minus HP plus defense, or minus HP plus res. That's what I would aim for. You can actually increase her speed, since, dragons aren't at 20, 30, around 30 speed. You can actually be pretty good against in the current meta. That's armor heavy. Anyways, moving on. Ephraim's next. Ephraim, I believe his BST is 174, and his super boon is plus attack, and super bane is res. So he can have 45 attack, plus Festive Sigmund. He would have 45 plus 16 is 61. I'm so tired. And that's really solid. But that's not all, because Festive Sigmund gives plus 4 to everything if he's alone, and he also has attack defense solo, so he can have extra 10 attack, extra 10 attack, extra 10 defense, extra 4 res, extra 4 speed if he's alone, which is really easy to do. But I don't know if you really want to do that. I guess if you have Armor March, actually these armored heroes are really good together. Yeah, Ephraim with Erika would be really good together too. Whoa. The entire idea, therefore, would be you get Ephraim with Armor March, and he just runs in there. He just runs in there with his Bold Fighter as attack defense solo and Festive Sigmund. He kills whatever there is, and then he's fully buffed up. So you add an additional 10 defense to him. He's at 46 defense. That's insane. And he also has Close Guard, but that's a support skill. It doesn't work on himself, but that's a great skill because it used to only be on Veronica. He goes with Dragon Fang, attack defense solo, Bold Fighter, and Close Guard. So you gotta replace the Dragon Fang. That's pretty useless. 4 cooldown. I think Ether would be really good because you want to keep his HP up, and you would trigger it relatively easily with Bold Fighter. But yeah, he's an all-around really powerful hero. But I would argue of Erika, Fae, and Ephraim, he's the hero you least need. I would argue that. Because Fae is a super defensive powerhouse. Erika is a super buffer. And Ephraim is just, a straight up Bold Fighter attacker on armor side. If you like Ephraim, great. That makes perfect sense. But Ephraim himself, not as useful as the other two. The other two have really, really unique roles. Especially Erika, first armored healer, and Fae, super defensive armor. There are other super defensive armor heroes, but she does it better in my opinion. But yeah, he's basically a stronger unit before you fight him, but overall Surtur can do his job just as fine. Yeah, I would argue that too. Surtur doesn't hit as hard, but if Surtur baits somebody in and Samara activates, and then Surtur's Menace activates, he should be able to get the one shot. He should actually just kill them. But yeah, Ephraim's really, really good, but I'd argue you don't really need him. Moving on from that, his build actually is just change his special, give him a swap or pivot, and then you're done. All of these heroes we've been getting have been don't touch the builds, they're perfect. And that's Ephraim. You really wouldn't want to change his A skill anyways, because you want Festive Sigmund and attack defense solo to work together, and there's nothing better. So he hits really, really hard. And that's about it. That's all I can say. But what will work perfectly with him is Erika. Erika is 42 HP, 36 attack, 23 speed, 30 defense, 34 res. That's solid all around, but that's actually not as high BST as I thought she was going to be. She's actually 165 BST, and her super bane is defense. 165. That's actually lower than... No, that's actually pretty high. That's like Noe. I think she might even be higher. Actually, that's pretty good. But still, it's a lot lower than 180 from Fae or 174 from Ephraim. But that's still pretty respectable. This is actually power creep because her stats are so much better than other healers, and she's so much better of a support hero than other healers. So for those who don't remember, for Erika, she has this stupid, crazy ability. Joy's Lantern, which you can also fodder off. So she's also great fodder. Damn. She's a great fodder. She has Dazzling Staff, Attack Opening, Joyous Lantern, and Restore Plus. Those are all great fodder skills. Though you will want Restore Plus from Nana, Dazzling Staff from Makoto, and you would really want her for Joyous Lantern or Attack Opening. But those are such great skills. She's, in my opinion, the most valuable hero on this banner. One of the greatest assist heroes in the entire game is Erika. Anyways, Restore Plus, before that, Joyous Lantern, highest attack hero on your team, she would give defense and res +5 to, I believe. And with Attack Opening, she would give attack +5 or 6, I can't even see it anymore, to highest attack hero. So she would boost your entire team by 16 stats, essentially. Not your entire team, your highest attacking hero on your team, which is why if you pair Erika with Ephraim, you have something really special there. And then you know, Ephraim would basically be impenetrable. He would have like 40 something res, 50 something defense, and like about 70 attack or something, really easily. Especially if you have hones or fortifies or wards and goads with him. So yeah, Erika could just supercharge a hero. But what Erika actually works best with is Leviathan. Leviathan, her sword is basically a blade tome, and Leviathan's attack's really high, her speed's really low, and then she gets all these buffs on her, and then she just one-shots whatever she attacks. So that's the best option in my opinion. Leviathan, and the best way to counter Erika and enemy teams with Erika on them is with Leg Yarn. Yeah, it's Leg Yarn. Leg Yarn, her attack is boosted up by the bonuses on your enemy heroes. So yeah, if Erika buffs up ally hero and, you know, Leg Yarn just attacks them, she should one-shot them. It's kind of debatable actually, because their defense would be really high. Man, Leg Yarn isn't actually a perfect counter, is she? Anyways, that's one way to deal with them, I would suppose, outside of like standard stuff like anti-armor heroes. So, you know, like Sheeta, why do I always remember her weapon and not her? Romfia is the weapon. Why do I not remember her? Whenever I think of her, I think of Tana, but that's not right. It's Claire. Yeah, it's Claire. Why do you always think of Claire so weirdly? Yeah, it's Claire. Eace and Matilda. Alright. I mean, you're free to be wrong just like I am. Anyways, Erika Tactics Emblem is such a legit thing because she's armored, and you could have a horse hero, and then you can just run 2 infantry or a flyer. Erika with a flyer and 2 infantry, Erika with a flyer and 2 calves. You guys get the idea. A tactics team with Erika is amazing. The truest tactics hero with Erika is Erika. That's right. I think the best pairing is Erika with Erika, and then you use like Leg Yarn, and then you have not Leg Yarn, Leviathan, and then you have a supercharged team, and then you just get like what who's a really good flying healer? No, flying dancer. It would be Bridal Ninian. Yeah, Bridal Ninian's tome would actually buff you up for speed as well. So redundancy and buffing, and then you have your tactics team ready too. So, or Erika with Titania. That's also a tactics team that you can do. Anyways, there's a lot of options available, but you can get a supercharged, super static team up. Of course, I'd be scared of panic poison or whatever, but it's whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's Erika, and it's actually funny. Erika's attack is really high. Baseline attack for which is considered really good for a colorless hero, is 35, and Erika's at 36. And her defense and res are really respectable at 30 and 34. So hard to see any weaknesses in her. Her speed is the only issue, but she should be able to take a double. Unless it's a double of a special, then no. Anyways, great hero. I think she's the best hero on the banner. Definitely pull for her. I'll try for her for a bit. And she's mad cute. She has really nice thigh highs. She has really nice thighs. She wears a Santa costume better than Ephraim in my opinion. Anyways, Gentle as Snow is what she's called. Sparkling Gallantly is Ephraim, and Holiday Deer is Fae. Oh boy. Matilda's obsolete at this point. Horses don't have enough BST for Sigurd, and someone I forgot. Yeah, Horse Emblem is a lot more. Horse Emblem's hard to use in Arena nowadays, just because you have virtually no chance of staying in tier 21 with Horse Emblem. Infantry, you have a chance because you have dual infantry skills, but Horse Emblem, no. Anyways, final hero is Cecilia, the free hero. Everyone should build her. Cecilia is super easy to build, man. She comes with, I believe, attack res bond, and that's all you need to know, because that takes her to 40 attack and 36 res. Her weapon is Goody Boat. Goody Boot. Goody. Can't believe just a Goody Boat. I'm gonna double check on attack, but I believe it's 14. No, it's 12. Sorry, my bad. That takes her, so with attack res bond, she has 41 res, 40 attack, 52 attack, and Goody Boat. Goody Boot. Why do I keep saying boat? Goody Boot is the same as Fae's weapon, which is defense res by 2 by heroes within space of 2 at maximum of 6 to each stat. So relatively easy to activate this. And then she would have 47 res. Oh, that's pretty damn good. And 36 defense. Yep, that's really good. Basically, Cecilia, everyone should build as a defensive colorless hero against enemy mages. Great for something like Arena Assault. You just give her QR, and if you're really crazy about her, Vengeful Fighter. She also comes with Iceberg and Defense Ploy, so she can actually hit pretty damn hard. At 36 res, you can ploy really easily. So she's really, really good. Everyone should build her. Very easy to build. Just give her QR, and you're done. QR swap, you're done. Oh boy. And keep in mind, her weapon, Goody Boot, is refinable and fodderable. So you can give her weapon to somebody else, but I would say just build her. You could just give her refinement for defense or res. I would say res. So she could hit 51 res really easily. Yeah, definitely. Anti mages on your team. Anti Reinhardt, to be specific. Great option. Yeah, and that's everybody. So yeah, what do you guys think of the new heroes? This is relatively fast in how we usually do this because we have so many guests, but oh boy. Cecilia is my favorite hero from this bunch. Her art is just amazing. Erika is the most useful hero of this bunch. Best assist hero in the game, in my opinion. I would argue that best assist hero in the game is Erika. Ephraim is really strong and really powerful, but not necessary for everybody. Most people already have strong lancers, strong blue heroes. Keep in mind, Legendary Tiki, incredible attacker. Legendary Hector, incredible attacker, and they just have Bold Fighter anyways, so they kill the enemy heroes anyways. You just don't really need Ephraim, in my opinion. Of course, if you want to use Ephraim, and if he's alone, he's even better. But generally, you want your heroes together and grouped up. So, an Armor Ball is strongest when they're all together. It's just like real balls; they're stronger together. Anyways, with Fae, defensive Dragon Lolly, that's really good. Of course, she would be destroyed by like armor smashing heroes like Cheetah, like Tobin, like Marth. All the Falchion heroes would destroy her, but whatever. I mean, I think she's better for the meta in general, especially against enemy armored heroes. Yeah, that's the heroes. Cecilia and Fae for me, says EA. I don't care about Ephraim, Fae. I like the design of Erika and Cecilia. It's a good thing Cecilia's free. I'm gonna be pulling for Erika personally. That's the only hero I'm gonna be pulling for. I want one, and then we'll be fine. And also have no orbs left because we pulled summon again today. We summoned on the Hero Fest banner for ear. I mean, not today. It's yesterday now, but you know what I mean. Did pretty good there. Pretty good. I'll put that up on YouTube sometime. Anyways, that is a data mine. That's all the heroes. If I had to rate the banner, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's a very strong banner. For new players especially, you should pull on all of the heroes. But I personally don't like the banner. I just think this game is going too far into armor at this point. You need to calm down. Armor is good and all, but... And I know winter's armor season for IS, but still, armor is by far the best stat, by best the best class. You can argue null follow-up and stuff like that would mess it up. That's true. Problem is, null follow-up is not easy to get. So if you want to counter armor, you gotta spend a lot of money. If Null Follow-Up was on a common hero or something like that, then yeah, I would have said, okay, maybe they're adjusting the meta, but they're not. So yeah, Armour by far is the best emblem right now, and this team just boosts up even more. Though I would argue Erika works with just about any team, because just you run her a Cav team, you know, that's great. Run her with normal Erika, a tactics team, that's even better. Run her with Leguiarn, yeah, it's, I mean Leviton. Why do you keep saying Leguiarn? Anyways, those heroes, great.